Undeniably, Tibetan people have for centuries lived one of the best healthy and peaceful lives in the world, not just because they're born and raised surrounded by pure nature, but they make their own choices to sustain a livelihood naturally. It is the holy way of Tibetan life. This is what downtown Tibetans, the majority of them are Buddhists of course, do every morning. It is the sacredness of a Tibetan livelihood that maintains the holy atmosphere around this majestic Potala Palace, aka Tibet World Heritage Site. Here I am at the Potala Palace in Tibetan Autonomous Region. Well, featuring with the Tibetan unique cultural style, the whole palace was built along the mountain ridge with a majestic appearance. The Potala Palace, winter palace of the Dalai Lama since the 7th century, symbolizes Tibetan Buddhism and its central role in the traditional administration of Tibet. The complex, comprising of the white and red palaces with their ancillary buildings, is built on Red Mountain in the center of Lhasa Valley, at an altitude of 3,700 meters above the sea level. The beauty and originality of the architecture of the Potala Palace, its rich ornamentation and harmonious integration in a striking landscape add to their historic and religious interest. Consequently, the overall exquisite historical mansion attracts millions of visitors each year, driving the autonomous region's economy forward. Economically speaking, there is sufficient amount of revenue for the whole region to sustain its people's livelihood without the sole support of the central government. But we are also talking about how to sustain the sacred life of the Tibetan people in the midst of consistent arrivals of visitors. If the Potala Palace, representing the whole sacred integration of Tibetan people, Buddhism, and history, it is worth every effort to maintain it that way.
这个我们是定期每天都要对这个建筑结构进行那个专门的有人在那个进行巡逻，然后查看一些险情，如果哪个地方有险情，就及时的加固维修。 是这样的，不一定是固定一个时间在那加固，只要是这个发现险情的话，就及时就进行加固维修。博特拉宫的那个，它每年有专门的经费，我们那个从收入里面解决一部分资金，就是里面发现了一些小的险情，小的一些那个建筑的隐患，这部分资金就是我们从自己的收入里面调剂自己进行加固维修，然后像一些比较 大的投资规模非常大的那种维修是直接由西藏人民政府报那个中央政府，然后中央政府拨专款进行维修。博特拉宫就是从和平解放以来进行过2次那个大的维修，一次是从1989年到1994年，另外一次是从对进行过2次。 另外一次是2002年到2009年，那个第一期维修主要就是对白宫和红宫的那个建筑结构进行了加固。
The question of physical maintenance must answer a long-term prosperity of not just Tibetan ways of earning a living, but also of the sacredness of this holy region. Patsurang Desa Puttarangsi reports.